The Accelerator program, it is, in my personal opinion, by far the most exciting initiative that we have ever developed in RPM. It's dedicated to develop what we believe is the essential component of the success of our organization. It's dedicated to develop our leaders and ultimately to develop the people that works and spend their time in RPM. This program is meant to challenge our leaders, even if they're not ready to lead, but to help them to get all the skills polished, to get all the tools they will need to learn how to navigate the difficulties of being a leader, which has nothing to do ultimately with, in our business, moving loads, but it has everything to do with connecting with the people that ultimately perform the job on a daily basis.
Accelerator program is 6 months of action-packed leadership and development training. Training takes place at our headquarters in beautiful Royal Oak, Michigan.
So the Accelerator program takes place completely within the confines of RPM. One of the best things about it is it's not virtual at all. All the participants meet each other for monthly sessions with our executive coach. The next Accelerator program starts in a month or so. Another great thing about the program is the current participants will nominate participants for the next class. So those new participants will be mentored by the current ones, helping to build this virtuous cycle of leadership development.
So the program is successful if the participant comes out and understands themselves better, understands that they are authentic and genuine, and they can pay it forward as well. And the second level of success is really nurturing that next layer of leadership as well. Leadership is a long journey that helps to develop not one, but the masses as well. So that's where the success comes into play.
One of the things that the Accelerator program did for me is just enabling me to really put to words how to lead better, to understand, listen to my people and those around me, to just encourage them to really be able to spread their wings and be able to reach the goals that they really intend for themselves, both professionally as well as personally.
I think the Accelerator program is RPM's commitment to the future of leadership. It's easy to say, do as I do and lead as I do, but this program, I think, provides something more tangible and concrete, doesn't leave a lot of room for misinterpretation of what our core values and our core principles are.
The most challenging part of the program was being able to eliminate those walls that you have of being vulnerable, being able to build that camaraderie with your team and have them be there to support you with what you share and grow from there.
There are definitely skills that I'm learning that I'm cascading down towards my team. Look no further than being able to delegate, better communication skills, having empathy, putting my feet in the shoes of my sales reps, and building a better program for them to work within.
I think the best part of the program was learning about those who are peers and equals or stakeholders in our business, that ultimately we are learning about who they are on a deeper level. So the interactions I have with a peer in a different department will ultimately be a more deeper experience.
I learned a lot from the team on how they handle the situations that they're faced with daily, and just understanding that I'm not in it alone. Like, I have a major support system around me. It means a lot to me to have that kind of relationship with my teammates.
In the long term, I think the program is going to accomplish really creating an army of emotionally intelligent people where we're all marching in the same direction, and it won't just be the leaders at the organization, it's going to be everyone. I think if we do this right and people buy in, it's going to be really powerful, and ultimately this will become the standard for a leader at RPM.
It's really great to see a company that's investing in their people first, investing in leadership, investing in soft skills. I've always been of the mindset that you earn trust from your employees, but really you have to give that trust on the front end, trust them to make the right decisions, work hard, and then if it doesn't come to fruition, you deal with it then. But you don't have to have people prove things to you first. You give the trust, you give feedback, you work with them to ultimately make us all better.
One of the things I learned through this process, that all of us have the same thoughts and feelings in varying degrees that hold us back as leaders, and understanding how to remove those. RPM's recent efforts around leadership and direction to include the Accelerator program, but really through that giving the individual teams the power to direct the future within their kind of realm of influence.
being able to be open and honest about what we do, how we do it, why we do it, and explain the struggles and the highs, the lows, and everything that goes through, be able to help and assist anybody around. Everybody has same issues with that. If you don't say them, you won't realize that you're going through the same thing others are. So being able to be vulnerable about your work and what you do could actually open a door to allow some other people to help you out as well, showing that you're able to connect with just about anybody.
Best part of the program was actually the combination of having remote sessions, in-person sessions, and then the summit. Especially the summit was a moment where we were all gathered. These were very sort of intimate sessions where we opened up, be vulnerable, but also respectful towards each other. I found that the most important part of the program.
For the first time, I really feel we've made a concentrated effort of hearing our people, listening to some of their pain points, their bottlenecks that maybe exist in their day-to-day jobs. And we've tried to take that feedback and that information and do something with it. And by doing something with it, what I really am talking about is action items that we can actually leverage with our team. And the Accelerator group is the beginning of that.
In the next 5 years, I see RPM transforming itself and evolving into a solutions-based organization, extremely well supported by the best human capital that we can develop. We are so intentional in this that our entire ambition talks about it. Our main goal is to keep providing every RPMer with the best scenario, with the best space to develop all these human capabilities. And we are committed for the long run, even to a point where if they outgrown the company, we're happy for them. But it's our duty to help them to evolve, to be better leaders and better humans at large.